Yeah. Let's go. We just gotta go hard.
It's time for the Crew Dallas panel with your hosts, CJ Smith, King Les, Oakland Jonas Galloway, Roderick Raisin, and Ressie G. Remember, the views of the panelists are their own and not coached or told to say by any member of production.
Go hard. Go hard.
Ooh, child. What's up, everybody? It's Ressie G, not Carter B, but I still get to the money. And y'all, welcome to another episode of the Crew Dallas panel. When I tell y'all, we have missed y'all so much. I have missed all of y'all's shade. I have missed all of y'all's smiling faces. And those in the comments that always have their face turned up like a prune. I missed y'all too. And we have some things to talk about. So I'm going to bring in my fellow producers. CJ is traveling, so he'll be in shortly. But let's start out with bringing up Roderick. Hey.
Hi.
How art thou?
I'm great.
Fabulous. You got the arms out tonight, showing body, yaddy, yaddy, yaddy. King Lex is in the building. Hey, King.
What's good? How y'all doing?
CRWTV royalty, as always. It's always so good to see you, darling. And
it's good to see you as well.
Oh, yes. You know, it's always good to be seen and not viewed. Hello.
Amen. Amen.
Hey, Oakland.
What's going on? What's going on? How y'all doing?
OG.
What's up?
We are
OJ to OG, because I always got the juice.
Okay, not to be confused with the Merle. Just saying. So, if you guys didn't know, there have been some things happening in these Crew Dallas streets. There has been whispers through the ghetto grapevine that
You read that comment.
reunion was filmed over the weekend.
God.
You know, there's that. So, can we confirm or deny somebody in the comments filmed over the weekend?
What you say?
Now we dropping T already. Wait, what happened?
What happened?
Next time I saw you on Jack too.
Allegedly, so. Who saw you on Jack?
That's what is that mother that said that? Next time I saw you on Jack.
That is mother.
I am single and I can be on any app I want to be on.
I like how we just made a pivot to.
I might be on there, but I'm not on there.
Okay. I'm single, and I'm outside every day.
I'm on that. Ain't got no man, so I'm gonna be
okay. I'll do what I want to do.
Ain't nothing but wasted time on that app.
I was about to say, am I missing something? Everybody back on Jack? I ain't know. Damn.
You ain't missing shit.
Did they ever leave Jack? Is the question.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello. It's me.
But yeah, hello to everybody in the comments. You know, we are glad that you are here, and we are finna just jump straight into it. So the season finale was tonight of the Crew Dallas season 3. First of all, I feel like we needed more. I feel like we needed more footages. I feel like we needed more episodes. I feel like we needed more artists, because I really feel that the people that carried the season were definitely people that thought it was crazy how the people that thought they was going to carry the season did not carry the season, and the people that carried the season actually was kind of like, to me, the sneak attack. In y'all's opinion, who carried the season? Go, Roger.
As far as carrying the season for me, of course, Xavier. That's obvious. In a way, I'm gonna give Michi some love in that aspect too.
Mm-hmm.
And the toss up for my third person would be anywhere between Antonio and Greg.
What about you, Lex?
I love them all.
No PR answer.
Here you go.
But I'm gonna say this. I do have to say this. So I would say Xavier definitely came with a lot this season. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like he definitely tugged into a lot of stories. I have to throw Michi out there too. Michi was definitely a hard hitter this season as well. I think he definitely showed up to work. I love Mo and Gregory too. I feel like they played their part as well. And I want to shout out AJ. Oh, I love D'Angelo too. I want to show D'Angelo, that's my boy. I love D'Angelo. D'Angelo is funny, naturally funny. And AJ was a returning cast member that really gave the flair as well. So, am I missing anybody? Oh, Blue, and I love Blue too. So I love all y'all. I love all y'all.
Let me ask you a question. With
Yes.
you being CRW TV royalty, make sure you guys go like, comment, and subscribe over there because they got some stuff going on over there. With you being a part of the brand, being a producer, being a, you started out cast over there
Yeah.
and then you got the Loom Pop show, then you started producing with the brand. Was there anybody on the cast that you expected more from, and anybody that gave you more that you didn't expect specifically? Or did anybody surprise you? Did anybody like kind of underwhelm? I don't want to say underwhelmed, but maybe you expected more from this person just with what you knew about them.
Ooh, that's a good question. I'm trying to think. I feel like everybody had their moment. I would get everybody had their moment. Some shine more than others. I think like Xavier gave a lot. You know what I'm saying? I think with Michi and Blue, that we saw more Michi, not a lot of Blue or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I still think Blue definitely had good moments. And one thing I love about them too is they are unique. They gonna ride for each other at all times. Whatever the fuck going on, this is my man, and I'm going with my man. You know what I'm saying? So
I love that.
I love that. I wish I had a partner like that. So I feel like everybody gave what he gave. Gregory definitely gave what he gave. He spoke up, he played his part, you know. Everybody, I feel like everybody gave. I would love more of AJ. I will say I would love more of AJ. He was gone a lot, you know what I'm saying? So I would love more
100%.
AJ because AJ is a very I love his perspective. He's fair, you know what I'm saying? So I was like having that more around in the group would be nice to see.
Okay. Oakland, what's your viewpoint? Do you think that this season should have been longer? Do you want more? Is there something that you wanted more of? What you think?
And I'm sorry, I do agree this season should be longer too. I will give you
Okay.
more. There's a lot more there. But my bad, go ahead, Oakland.
I can agree that the season should have been longer only because it seems like there was a lot of time gaps throughout the season. So it seems like there was a lot of time jumps that we kept jumping from 5 months to a month to 2 weeks to 6 weeks. It just seemed like there was a lot of time jumping throughout the season. So I could have taken 2 more episodes to just, clear up everybody's storyline and really finalize everything up. I could have taken 2 more. As far as standouts for the season, of course, Xavier was the standout by accident. I think Greg was the confessional queen by default. I think that
Not default.
well, oh, I didn't hear a lie. Got it. So I I think that Mo is one of the only people that truly stood on business from point A to point Z. I think that the husbands really gave us a 1-2 punch throughout the season because if you guys remember at the beginning of the season, I was more impressed by Blue and was wondering where Michi was at. And then next thing you know, Michi came and just said, here, babe, I got it. Just hold my drink, babe, I got it. And took over, and Nene came on out swinging, and I lived for it. Who else am I forgetting? Everybody. AJ, yeah, we definitely need more of him. I think he was the anchor of the season. I feel like he was like the grounding force of the season. He was literally the voice of all the people. He
Very
came
simple.
in and very, stepping right into the middle of the mess and being like, hey, here's what's really going on. Now y'all figure that out. Very much of that. and I lived for that.
Pretty much
As much
like
as I appreciate him holding that down, I would love to see him more though.
And he definitely showed that he was a seasoned cast member. For
it gave
sure.
pretty much like, all right, y'all, I'm just coming in, I'm checking on y'all. All right, y'all get along.
Auntie, it was Auntie.
It was definitely
I get
like,
along.
okay,
Why you doing this? Why you doing that? Now what
Okay.
happened? Very
Yeah.
much
Listen,
It's
that.
like, now you know you're wrong, Bernie. You know you're wrong.
okay. You heard, but okay, you guys. Well, let's definitely get into. There's a few things that I want to go ahead and jump in, and y'all in the comments. I see y'all commenting. Y'all let us know, who do y'all think actually shined this season, and who do you think should have shined a little bit more? In my opinion, I didn't. This is no shade. I didn't expect for anything to come from Xavier at all.
Mm.
At all.
Really?
And the reason why, let me tell you why. But now so my impression of him when I had met him out and about. So when I first met him, I met him at the pink party, the third pink party that Chase and Dallas had did. And I met him there and we talked briefly. And I was just like, you know what? I live for you. I like what you're doing. And he was like, yeah, I would like to work with you with my music and da-da-da-da-da. So I gave him a task and he didn't complete the task because, as people may or may not know, I was in artist development for about 7.5 years. And so when he didn't do that, immediately I was kind of like, maybe you're not that. Maybe you're not that. Maybe I was giving you a little bit much. Maybe you're not one of them girls that I thought. But then seeing him on this show, seeing how, I think that, let me tell you something. If I was to create a show, ensemble cast show based in Dallas with 20-something-year-olds, I would cast him. I would call him personally and I would cast him. And I would say, are you sure? If he said no to me casting him, I'd be like, are you sure? I'll probably ask him like 3 times because I would want to get my hands on him because the way that he took this season, didn't say nothing until he had a one-on-one interview with the CRW royalty. He said, that lady got up there and said, listen, no, I'm not going to do no live. I'm going to do a one-on-one. What?
They said, give me a sit down.
Listen, so Lex, since
Very
with that,
seasoned of the situation. Very seasoned behavior.
Reach out to you? Did he say, because it was no secret. We got an exclusive from T News Blog that he reached out to do an interview and then he backed out of it. And so to see him do a one-on-one with you, how did that come about? Was that like just you and Wooda was like, this is a production decision, something got to happen? Or, oh wait, CJ's here. Hey. And so was that planned? What was that?
So he was always gonna do his one-on-one. And what's so crazy is I had reached out to him early in the season. He said no, he did not want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because he wasn't ready. So it just aligned with coming into it. We had talked because I wanted to make him he wanted to make me feel like he was comfortable with sitting down, I guess. So I was like, well, you know what, I'm gonna be in town that weekend. Let's just do a whole thing with it. You know what I'm saying? And he was down with it. He said, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because he just was like, let's do it. So we sat down and he gave me all of it. You know what I'm saying? He gave me everything I want because I was like, I'm gonna ask everything I want to know everything.
You did a great job.
He never had spoke on anything. And after sitting down with him, because I at first I was thinking like, maybe he's scared. Maybe he's intimidated. But I think he was very calculated, you know what I'm saying, and knew how to play to be a cast on this show, to be a cast member on
This
this
child was
show.
pulling stunts and shows all goddamn season.
When we had our sit down, I said, oh, he at work. You know what I'm saying? And he telling his truth.
And
you know
his truth. I'm not saying that it's the truth.
I live for that.
You said it correctly.
I'm saying this is his truth from what he's saying. I'm not saying it's the truth. I'm just saying,
It's true.
this is what he
It's his
said.
truth. And his
You know what
truth
I'm
does
saying?
not reflect the views
I'm
or
just saying.
opinions of
I'm not
CRW
discrediting.
Studios.
I don't want to discredit nobody else story. You know what I'm saying? But what he gave me was just so much. It was just like, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? So I hope y'all enjoyed it. That's all I can ask. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all
I was tackling.
yeah.
It was a
thoroughly
key.
It was a key.
It was a CJ, are you here? Are you dealing with your background, my love? What's going on?
I'm trying to figure this out myself, y'all. Like, I am
You know,
so sorry.
What the hell
Oh,
going
Can you see
on? What
me?
the hell do you need?
okay. But I definitely want
Blink
to
twice.
throw it in the comments again, you guys. Who do you think really took the season? And I mean, I just really wish that there was more, but I know as a producer, sometimes you can't get more. I really do wish, though, Lex, I wish I could have got just a half of a phone call, because I would have sent some lemons over there and made sure that this was yet another example of a lemon squeeze. We've been seeing a lot of that here lately.
A lot of
And
it.
I really, really would have loved for that to be your one-on-one lemon squeeze, curated by the original lemon squeezer herself.
Well, I got yellow in your honor today. We
Oh.
lemon squeezing today.
Appreciate that. I appreciate that so
Ah.
We
much.
lemon squeezing today,
Appreciate
baby.
that. So let's so
Honestly,
CJ. Oh, go ahead, Oakland.
Never did you wrong, bitch. Fuck you.
oh, Shataba.
What's going on?
Okay, who is that? Ooh.
Is this
Once
another
again,
shit that's
what the
happening?
hell do you need?
What do you mean?
Baby, somebody is
Oh.
Yeah. Eat big shit.
What? Okay, let's see.
What was the question again?
Just deal with
Yes.
what's going on over there. Don't pop back
Yes.
on.
Oh,
Whoever
Yes.
oh.
This is a show within itself,
Oh,
baby.
What's
We
the
need to put the cameras
negation?
up.
Like, what's the tea?
Yes.
Oh my.
Are the kids all right?
Uh-huh.
What was I getting ready to say? Oh my god. Okay, no. I wish I would have got at least a quarter of what Xavier gave in that 101 during the season, though, when all these people was cranking it in his face, and he was sitting on hush like Bambi down to the forest and the trees. I wish we would have got just a little touch. Just a little touch. Just a little touch.
But you know, he had some time to think about it. He had some time to think about, you know, a lot of things. So that's why he, you know, used that moment at work in his 101 to give you that. I mean,
Well, I'm just hoping all of this truly comes to the head at the reunion, because what he gave at that 101, based on what I know and have been told personally, what she said.
he played a calculated game, honey. I mean, I'm not mad at it.
He definitely, I am, let me tell you something. I live, and I don't live for many people, y'all, but you know how to play, and y'all, the people that know me here know, and the people in the comments too.
I agree with that, mother. He did play every last one of them.
He played I think that everybody actually was playing everybody, but we're gonna get into that.
Or at least trying to.
I really got my life off of how he handled this season, y'all. I really got my life off of that. But without further delay, y'all, let's get into a couple of the clips. And it really was, make sure if you haven't, go watch it back on the replay. The full episode, excuse me, of the season finale of season 3 of The Crew Dallas is up now on CRW Plus. And the big scene to me was honestly on the cast trip. It was so many things happening in that one setting. I don't know if we was pre-game getting ready to go out or what, but I will say this. It was very, very interesting. I want to play a clip of the allegation that Xavier brought up SA. So it was really, really interesting that he brought this up, because this was the first time that we ever got this tea, because I had got it through the ghetto grapevine, but I really, really, really didn't get any confirmation on anything. But now that this was said, honey, I definitely want to get everybody's opinion. Let's take a look at this.
Boom goes the dynamite.
Okay.
When you weren't there, And yeah, you know that? Do you know that? Yeah, do you know that? That nigga basically tried to rape me in my room. Basically, yeah, told me to pull his dick out and said, suck my dick. Yeah, while you were at the club. So I'm saying you be having all these kinds of people around you, and yeah, I might have said some shit about them, but okay. That's fine. But I'm just saying that's the kind of people you associate yourself with. That's fine. But I ain't got no problem with you. I ain't got no issue with you.
Let me tell y'all something.
Xavier,
he stood 10 toes down. Like that energy that he gave sitting around with them people. And my thing is, I would have to give this man some benefit of the doubt because he owned everything that the people on Mad Day brought up about him. He owned every single thing. And I appreciate it. But I will say this too.
Even though he ain't seen nothing wrong with it.
Even though the drama only surrounded him, he didn't see it. He didn't see anything wrong in it. He did not see anything wrong in it. What y'all thought about that? He
did because he heard it.
CJ, since you was just cranking it, shocked. What did you think?
Ray, he stuck his dick out and he told him to suck it, so he told him to rape him.
Rape.
I get bust down and cheated on somebody's dick just the other week, like just somebody else. And then when you giving it up to somebody, then when the rumors that you was giving it up to Mo, like, come on now, what is all Ray? Like, Ray, you give it up for free, honey. What are you doing?
Ooh.
Free is goddamn crazy. My God, tonight.
Lex, when you first saw that in the edit, what did you think? Please.
Rape is strong allegations, you know what I'm saying? And it's something that you should not take serious, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like sometimes I don't want to fuck with you. It might have been a situation. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But when you call out rape, you have to be serious. You have to know what comes with that. Because if this person wants to say, you know what, this is being spoken about me, this can become legal. You know what I'm saying? Like,
wait. Where did we hear force? I didn't hear any force in this. So for you to say you was raped, something has to be forced on you.
He said the boy tried to rape him. He didn't say he raped him.
But he said he stuck his dick out. He didn't say he grabbed his
arm. He pulled it out.
He did say this later on, but this was a different scene.
Later on, he said it.
So CJ, so what you missed, there was also another scene where he elaborated on the fact that the guy allegedly pulled his pants down, pulled his prestige out, and then he proceeded to push his head on his prestige. Now, how it ended, how he got out of the situation, I don't know if he fought him off or what, or if he ended up doing it.
Because how was that not your first fight of your life? Sorry.
I'm just saying, rape ain't nothing to play about, child.
It's not, but that's why I'm saying that. As somebody...
Can I get context real quick? So when y'all say he pulled his dick out, so Xavier's saying the dude grabbed Xavier's dick.
So what happened was, let me break it down. So what he alleges is that one night when he was at home, when he lived with Mo was out working at the club, like doing an event, is what I'm assuming. Or he said he was just out. And he said that the guy came into the room that he was sleeping in. The guy pulled his own pants down and pulled out his prestige, and then said, "You gonna suck it?" And then Xavier was like, "No." And then the guy allegedly proceeded to force him to give him fellatio.
So basically, he grabbed his head. That's what I'm asking.
CJ, I don't know.
Correct.
That's
what he said.
That's what he's alleging.
That's the other allegation. That's what he said.
That's what he's alleging.
Okay, so you got your head pulled. Okay, that's force. So what did you afterwards? Somebody try to rape me, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Exactly.
But I guess we also have to take into account. You have to take into account when you're put in those type of situations. Some people just don't know how to respond.
Yeah.
So it's like you have to also give that, like, keep that in the back of your mind too. Yes, for some of us it'd be like, wait a minute, I'm gonna go on and handle you because what you playing with me like that for? Some people who've never been in that type of predicament,
They don't know
like,
how to handle it.
And
it could be a shock moment.
And I really would like to know in that moment, after everything happened, what was the conversation he had? And Mo, you're in the comments. If there was a conversation that had that night or that was had that night, did he say anything? Like, did he tell you, Mo, this is what happened to me, friend? Because y'all were on good terms at that time. I wonder if
he didn't say anything.
But go ahead, Oakland, you was going to say something?
That was actually a part of what I was getting ready to say. As far as what I read from that scene, him saying it in that moment was the first time that he had ever brought it up at all. So for me, the only question that I have about his story is not necessarily about the validity of if it happened or not, is why this was the moment that you chose to bring it up. If you did not choose to bring it up with somebody who, one, you were cohabitating with, whose house you were staying in, and two, that was supposed to be your friend and your alleged gay father.
He said he found out like everybody else. That's how he found out.
Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that feeds into what I'm saying. Why is this the first time that you're bringing this up? And then on top of that, did this happen and you continue to be in the house with this man and not tell the person who allowed you to be there?
Oakland, come on now. We know why she brought it up now. Oh, I need a moment.
No, I know why she brought it up, but I'm saying that's the question that I have. That's the only hole that I can poke in the story, because I'm not here to challenge whether it happened or not. What I'm saying is it's bullshit that you chose to bring it up now when you tried to crank it on somebody.
Also, to a degree, he is staying with Mo at this point, and this is his alleged man. So at this particular moment, how can you compete with pillow talk? If I tell Mo,
well, he said in his one-on-one. He said in his one-on-one.
Legal action been taken.
Wait. Hold on. Wait,
when
CJ.
you went and stay with D'Angelo, you should have got some legal action. If you was dead serious about somebody raping you, that's something you don't play about. You should have took legal action right then. Oh, I'm getting.
Or even before that, mind you, he had to get kicked out of Mo's house. So if that was the case, why weren't you trying to find your ass somewhere else to stay?
If somebody tried to rape you,
what you finna say about the one-on-one?
Well, in his one-on-one, he said he didn't tell Mo because he didn't think Mo would believe him. And he said in that moment, he brought it up because emotions was high, shit was going on. And he said that's why he brought it up. And that's why he said it. And he said it was the wrong time. He shouldn't have brought it up at that moment. But he should have had that conversation with Mo one-on-one. Like, I don't think that should have never came in front of the group.
So you also should have never kept your ass in that house if the person whose house you were staying with, you didn't feel safe enough to tell that somebody who is also sleeping with the person whose house you are staying in tried to rape you. You should have got your ass the fuck up out of there. Why did he have to kick you the fuck out?
You know what I think happened?
He didn't have nowhere else to go, Chad.
Figure it out. He figured it out the night that D'Angelo threw his goddamn ass out. He's always figured out some other couch to sleep on. So if somebody is trying to rape you, this is as intense to me as somebody who has been raped as somebody throwing me the fuck out. This is as big of an emergency. Sorry, to me.
I think, and I wonder too, because he also said at one point that he alluded to Mo being attracted to him too, and trying to make advances.
He said in episode 1 that he was trying to fuck on him.
And so I'm like, if it should not have been, I don't know. I don't want to. Somebody's experience is somebody's experience, but it's so questionable to me that you stayed in a situation where the person who brought you in good faith, like he says, brought you in good faith, came onto you, so was taking advantage of you allegedly, and then the person that was his friend, somebody he was dating, tried to SA or enforce yourself. You would, I understand he had nowhere to go, but you would have had to figure I personally would have had to figure something out, because that doesn't make sense.
You keep getting thrown out and figure out somewhere to go.
Mm-hmm. And the allegation is
very for free. You should be charging these niggas. If you try to rape you, if he throw you a coin, you might have a place to stay.
Well,
maybe you offered to pay somebody else's Wi-Fi bill. Maybe you could have got the fuck out of there faster.
And also within that scene, you guys, everybody in the comments that watch it back on the playback, make sure you go over to CRW TV, CRW Plus, and take a look at the season finale. But during that scene also, it was a time where there was this talk about if he had paid any money towards his dwelling, whether that be rent or. And so my thing was, I had to rewind it back because I was like, he was like $400 was the amount that he was supposed to pay, and crazy enough, that was the same amount that he was supposed to pay at D'Angelo house that he never really paid. And I know that.
Yikes!
And
how you volunteer an amount that you ain't gonna pay?
But no, that was $400 he had to pay for his dogs. That was for
he was saying Xavier was saying that he was paying rent.
Or was Mo said that wasn't his boyfriend in the comments. So is this like just Mo's friend staying with him?
It must have been. I mean, Mo would have to answer that question.
So in my mind, what if they had a conversation where he told that how
was that another one of his gay children?
Yeah. Because he could have been paying
question.
rent.
I'm just asking.
He could have paid way. He was like, I'll pay your way this time. You gotta give me some pussy.
I don't think that Oakland is upset to answer that, but I do think that it seemed very convenient for him to mention that all of a sudden.
I was rooting for her until she said this.
Listen, here, let me. Who is this? Jason? Listen, as somebody who is a victim of sexual abuse, I'm never going to be a person to sit here and utilize my sexual abuse for my own benefit in a moment. So it is always going to trigger me when somebody claims rape in a moment when they are trying to defend themselves for their own bullshit. Okay? This was a moment for him to take accountability, not for him to sit here and throw out an accusation that he should have, one, brought up when it happened, and two, gotten himself out of. So I'm not ever going to give anybody any grace when they are bullshitting with the experience that they want me to have empathy for. Any more questions?
Oakland, the way you said it, it gives he was deflecting.
Correct.
Yeah, I mean, it was convenient.
What is going on?
It was definitely convenient for him to, I think it was convenient. It was very Amanda Francis. I just lost my child in a situation where things were getting heated. And then now you want people to, see your tears.
He was not showing signs of being unstable. He was showing signs of being dishonest, period.
So as the scene,
I'm going to say this. He gives very much.
This child was manipulative and calculated the entire season.
What's it called? Invasive personality disorder. That's what he gives. I just learned that because LaMel Plummer said it. He gives invasive.
Please don't listen to nothing that man say. CJ, I'm gonna need you to log out of your Zeus account right now.
You're smarter.
Clock out. Clock out, friend.
I had to look this up to see what it meant, and he gives that. He does.
I thought it was also interesting, and I want to get y'all's opinions in the comments about during this whole time, he had left Mo's house.
Y'all can be confused. Hold on 1 second. Y'all can be confused by the venom, but until you are not believed when you are sexually abused or when you are raped by somebody and then not believed for it, then you come back and talk to me about what the fuck I can and can't be mad about. Okay? Let's move on.
So it was very interesting to me that during
Can you let Ressie finish?
What friend?
The one that said he raped him.
He's nowhere around, child.
Irrelevant.
Yeah, let's move on.
Right.
That's irrelevant.
So I thought it was just very interesting how D'Angelo in that scene wasn't defending his friend. Like they had mended fences, they sat down, and when he got stood up by the boy, and during this time he was living with him. So I found it very interesting how he just allowed everything to happen. And then when the fight looked like it was going to break out, that's when he stood up. And I really feel like he should have defended him before all of that. And there were so many opportunities. Was that odd to y'all, or am I reaching?
He was too busy keying. Sorry.
Respectfully, I think it's a little bit above of a reach because in that particular moment, he's trying to gain control of the situation. I feel like Mo's response was going to be Mo's response before or after him, I guess, checking on his friend, whatever the case may be. So, yeah.
Yeah, Mo didn't give a fuck in that moment. Yeah, Mo was going
to
do it. Mo was going to do.
His response was going to be his response regardless.
He said, "Bye, see ya." Bye, fuck yeah, whatever he
Like
said.
he just fucked everybody in that room. He didn't fit the group.
Okay.
Okay.
After that altercation, that back and forth, it led to Mo making an exit. And I got a little piece of it. You guys make sure you go watch the full thing over on CRW Plus. But let's just take a look at a piece.
Nice to meet y'all. Not nice to meet y'all. Fuck you. Love you. Bye. Be safe on the road. Thank you, Mo.
Love you. Love you.
Nice
Bye.
to meet you. Not nice to meet you. Love you. Fuck yeah.
So then, Mo, since you're in the comments, I would like to ask you a question. Now, that exit to me gave partly a little bit of I'm just leaving because I don't want to be here, and then this is not my group of friends. So I'm like, is that an exit from the show? Did y'all get that? Did y'all pick that up a little?
A little bit.
It was given very much when Chrisette Michelle walked out of R&B Divas. Oh, y'all will never see me again.
I was thinking more so Selena.
I will never talk to you guys again.
It was more so Selena Johnson.
There's a special place, bitch like you, to cause dissension amongst women.
Not knees and all.
Not knees at all.
Not knees at all. Black ass gums too.
That's what that gave. More Selena Johnson.
Baby. That lady crunk it all the way to the car. My God.
That's funny.
I'm just gonna address this and then we're gonna keep going. I understand that people's opinions of Oakland's response to the rape situation, the essay situation, may be a little strong, but that's not what we're here to talk about. His opinion is opinion. Y'all battle it out in the comments. But
nor do you have to be here.
I saw that comment and no, stay around though. But I saw that comment and I'm not gonna address that with the panel. Y'all can rumble all in the comments. Go do that.
We already got their view. I mean, them staying around ain't gonna give us no more views.
To me,
so if you want to hate that bag, get the fuck on.
I also felt that when it came down to the cast this season, I don't think anybody really became friends. Like it missed the plot of what the crew was because it seemed like at one point or another somebody was turning on somebody, and I think the only person that was unscathed with somebody at them this season was AJ. And I was like, I really hate that we didn't come out of this season with a group of friends. Because now it's like one side against the other side, still, from what I'm hearing in the streets.
I'm sure friends was made after the fact.
The Fab Four definitely, which is D'Angelo, AJ, Gregory, and Mo, they all be together. Now, I don't know the relationship with everybody else, but I know them four be together all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think true friendships were actually made?
Nope. But I do think that a strong alliance was. Shout out to the Fab Four.
That's fair.
Oh, well, that's interesting.
Could a real friendship develop out of this alliance? Absolutely. But do I think that this is starting as an alliance? 100%.
Now, I will say there was, just as an honorable mention, even though we didn't see him a lot during the season, Antonio in this scene was just so funny to me.
First Betty chain of the season.
I never seen him so gagged in my life.
He was sitting there so gagged the entire time, and miraculously there was a exclusive clip sent to me of just him being like, and what he was thinking in his head. And so we actually have a little clip of his inner thoughts during this whole moment that I want to show you guys. Let's just take a look really quick. Well, there we have it. I'm just
woo, child.
My God.
I really hate that we will see more of him this season. I really feel like we're gonna miss Kiki moments.
The way Mama was keying at all this drama and then damn near fell asleep when she got tired. Baby!
That man up in there just, I feel like, do y'all want to see it again? Like, I feel like we should just
please run that back for the people just coming in.
One more time.
Antonio, look, she ready to leave.
Mama was ready to go.
She was tired, y'all. She looked tired, ready to go. She like,
ready to go and go lay down.
My lashes are falling off. I'm tired, honey.
Okay. Well, I mean, we know, Tonio, that you are on the cast, but you really were not on the cast this weekend. It was given very. You weren't there.
You wasn't present.
It was very when Sheree and was trying to build her house and there was nothing there but sticks. I'm just,
it was dirt.
That's all we can do, sticks. So, I really thought that was interesting. So now, Lex, after your one-on-one, some social media things happened. Them Uno cards came in handy.
Come to Betty came for the Uno cards.
I know it was hot in there.
But so there were some things that were going on. I don't know if you guys saw it, but we're gonna talk about one of the things right now, honey. Let me do a plug. Make sure you guys go over to CRW TV Plus and watch a full episode before we get into this tea and this mess, honey. So Michi changed his Instagram default picture, you guys, and he also put a little note up. And this is what it was. Now, the thing about it is, there was a fight that was shown for after he came back, after you guys came back and everything, he got into a fight and there was a piece there. And, it seemed as if he got, 1-2 of them in there. But with
I saw one.
He looked like Summer. Dotted up, lumped up. Thoughts, you guys? I mean, what do you guys think about this mess?
Can I start off really quick? Because I love seeing Ressie G reference baddies, first of all. I just want to give myself a pat on the back for bringing this bitch over to the Banji culture that is the Zeus Network. Y'all are welcome for that.
Oh, so it's you.
I'm the problem. I'm the problem. I am.
I feel like, girl, what are you talking about?
If I was here today, I would have came over. I would love to watch Betty Sunday with y'all.
Oh, well,
you should have came.
Came over.
You should have came because it's appointment television, and we watched Scotty with the baby.
With the baby.
That
Tune into all my thoughts on Wednesday. All my thoughts on Bedford and Bomar Wednesday, the fourth one.
Can I be a part of that? I need to be a part of that.
Damn, Skippy.
The Wednesday.
Okay. Yeah, okay. That was a lot. Yeah, this photo, you guys. What do you think?
This photo is a lot.
Who whooped his ass?
That boy.
Who done hauled off and whooped your ass now?
Was that black guy from the fight he had got into at EXO?
Correct. That is the black guy that he admitted to on the one-on-one with the delectable King.
Can I make a
shout out to the interview?
Xavier has been in the room. Oh my god!
Exactly. I did. Usher.
I'm like, you are here. I just gave you a bad name because I feel like you stole the season and you didn't mean
blind.
I live
blind.
Go ahead, you guys. Thoughts. What y'all think?
I mean, I don't have any thoughts. Well,
That
yes,
poor
I do.
baby
I
stole
lied
this season
yesterday.
blind as fuck. Go ahead, Roger.
I have a thought. So the person he got into a fight with, that was Mo's ex situation. Yes or no?
Is that confirmed? Is that confirmed?
I need somebody to confirm that for me.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
it's given once somebody went back and told the ex what was
I'm not
said
mistaken.
about that
I
allegation, he
think
ran
that
up on him.
Because
the
Mo
guy
out
he
here
fought
moving
was
like
the
Tommy.
guy.
Pin that right there.
Xavier, I'm surprised you didn't tell them about them trying to get you to do a threesome with them. Who? The me?
Okay, let me go
Well,
get a
of course, the
cocktail. I'll be
husbands.
right back.
Got it.
Cause
Well, hold up. Let me pull up my. Hold on, because I got notes on that. Hold on.
Who is trying to do a threesome? What is
the
happening?
Maxie Jacksons, girl?
Well, I thought okay. Well, you guys, I'm dropping the link if anybody want to comes up and kind of give us a little bit more clarity.
Xavier, come get your baddie chain, sis. I want to give it to you personally. Come get your baddie chain, sis.
So you guys, I do want to make a little quick announcement while people are kind of, refreshing their drinks and getting their sniggity snacks. Oh, yes, X situation. Okay, well, Xavier just confirmed it. Hey, Xavier. So when the reunion of season 3 of The Crew Dallas airs right after over on ReVoyce is going to be the after show, you guys. Make sure that you come over here. So it's going to be the first panel after show. And of course, we're going to ask some of the questions that wasn't asked, the messy questions, the bangy questions that wasn't asked at the reunion. And all the cast members are free to pop up and pull up because it's going to be good. Y'all need to come watch it. It's going to be good. So now that we got the notes up, do you have your notes? You said you had something that you was going to say, Oakland?
Well, hold on, because I got caught up. Hold on, because there was notes on this whole threesome situation, right? Let me go dig. Hold on.
Okay, he said he never said about the husband. So who's the threesome about, Antonio? Can we get her up here? Like, we need clarification.
That was Xavier who said that. And I never said about the husband. So was it a friend of Mo?
Was it Mo and the friend, or what? What are you saying?
Right.
So because the threesome happened. So Mo did. So y'all all three fucked. So basically, the guy that you said that sexually assaulted you, you've had sex with him and Mo. Got it.
Oh, is that the same person though? We don't know if that's the same person.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Xavier, click the link, please.
Girls get drunk and have a good time. Xavier just wasn't drunk.
And if you're not gonna click the link,
click the link and clear
if you're not gonna click it, Antonio, click it because we ain't trying to hear nobody hush up in here tonight.
You better bring it at that damn reunion, and you better click. You better have every evidence. I'm telling you.
Hey AJ.
Hey AJ.
Oh, Mo is here too. Hey Mo, what's up?
What up, Mo?
What's good? How y'all doing?
Mo?
Yo.
So you're here. So give us some clarity because CJ's messy. So he wants to know the person that dotted his eye. Is that the same person that allegedly pulled out his prestige in front of him?
Correct.
Question. Is that same person the same person that bust in on him at the beginning of the season when he felt comfortable just opening your door?
No, it's not.
That's not the same person? Okay, cool. So what did you say to your ex-word to make him want to go and pop a bitch in public for you?
Actually, he was calling me while I was recording. My phone was on the side of me, and I just so happened to answer it. So he heard the whole conversation.
My God.
So he took it upon. So let me ask you: did you send him, or did he take it upon himself?
That was honestly took it upon himself.
That's the point. I don't have to send nobody for anything because again, it didn't have anything to do with me. He was trying to throw me under the bus, but hell, I didn't sexually assault him. So
I'm just asking the questions.
I mean, that's what they honestly. That's what they gave. They gave like, nah, I'm gonna go and talk to him my damn self because why would you say X, Y, Z that I did this? And that's when he ran in that. He ran. Yeah, that's what he did.
Yeah, fair enough. Because if it were me and I didn't do that, I would have done the same thing, and I would have beat your ass wherever I saw you. So
Respectfully.
Right.
Not
I've been
respectfully,
in that
but
situation before, so I wouldn't want anybody to say it's not true or true. So I wasn't gonna say he was lying, but he had a reason to defend himself. So whatever that happened or however that happened, that was between them. Because again, that didn't have nothing to do with me.
Gotcha.
so why do you feel like he didn't feel safe enough to come to you with that information when it happened if you were supposed to be his gay father at the time?
That's my point. That's why at first I was caught off guard because you should have been came and told me that. You didn't tell me that.
So,
So you saying it
Okay.
now is like, okay, are you being for real or are you playing? Nah, I was lost.
I have
And
a
Does it
that's
make
what
you
I said.
question?
Okay,
Oh,
hold on,
sorry. Go
wait,
ahead.
hold on, Oakland. I got a question. Mo, do you think it really happened?
Okay, so the thing about it is, the situation with them, they are, I wasn't dating him, but I was open then. I was single, so I really didn't give a damn what it was. And in this situation, Xavier was being, a little promiscuous at the time, and I didn't have a problem with it because the person that I was talking to was predominantly a top, and he wasn't doing that with me. So I didn't give a fuck what he was really doing at that time because you wasn't doing that with me 24/7. So if you decided to go do something else, we had an understanding about that. It's because again, you were just my friend that was helping me with benefits. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't, it didn't affect me like that. It just affected me because you're trying to defame my character and say this is the person, these are the people that I'm hanging around, and the people, and my people is this, and my people. You're not saying nothing about me. You're saying something about my people, but that's the only thing that I had a problem with. I don't feel like if you were telling a lie, you were telling the truth about the sexual allegations. That's between you and him. But again, I can see that we're not friends, or you didn't value my friendship because you could have came to me and told me that. I never gave you a reason not to believe that I would have your back, especially if you stand with me paying no bills and I'm trying to help you get on your feet. So why you couldn't just be honest with me?
Do you think? Well, I want to also. Hold on. Go ahead, CJ.
I wanted to ask, has he hung out with that guy after that allegation? Not before.
Yeah, because listen, I'm gonna tell you that same guy and the friend that he's talking about. Just know that I know that they started something in my room, in my bed, and I've seen it personally. So you can't just I can't say that
I'm
you
over it.
would maybe
I'm
like.
over it.
Okay, so yeah, so what you're saying is that it didn't happen, or it happened because you already gave them an okay. So I understand that you said he did it at that time and you weren't okay with it, but I've seen from my own eyes, and I know from personally experience that y'all were setting up to do something other than what you're talking about right now. So
When
again,
did you find out that information?
I found that out then previously. So when he told me he told me previously that the boy that he was talking to asked him could he have a threesome with them, and I was like, oh, baby,
Oh,
that's your business. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, that's your business. You know what I'm saying? If that's what y'all decide to do, that ain't my man. We talking, we trying to get to know each other. But if that's what y'all decide to do, that's what y'all decide to do. So yes, he
Did
let
you
me
bring
know
this
that.
up
So
in the scene when he mentioned that he tried to sexually assault him? Did you bring this up in the scene and was like, bitch, I seen y'all doing?
well, he know I did. Again, I was trying to protect him because I don't want to just go out and like
okay.
you a hoe, and I'm not trying to do that at all costs because
He
I'm like,
didn't
okay,
want
you
to bring
catching
that
me off
up.
But you've
guard,
been
but you
calling
know
him a
I'm
hoe
not
all
being.
season.
I did, but I was trying not to. You see, I called him a hoe. I told you I
Are
was
you
trying to
guys?
hold back. It's a lot that I could have said that I did not say.
I
Do
ain't
you
saying
And
that.
still,
I wanted to
I ain't
ask.
saying that you didn't have a reason to call the boy a hoe. I'm just saying that you did mention several times that he fucked all your
I
friends.
will ask this though. So, besides that situation, like, did Xavier ever mess with anyone else? With
yes,
like, okay, that's okay.
and you will
he did?
find that more out in the reunion. Tune into the reunion, and you will hear about it. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. We're
Cheers to
gonna.
the girls' weekend.
We will be reviewing the reunion.
There was something
Absolutely.
that I've seen a couple times about people saying that you were a bully, and then they mentioned that in the scene as well. What when you hear that? Because I mean, I know you to be different.
They don't
Does
give
Right.
bullies.
that phase you at all? Do you feel any type of way about it?
At first I did because I'm like, am I a bully? Me a bully? And at the end of the day, if that's what they feel about me, I really don't care about what people think because I already know who I am as a person. It just irritates me sometimes when somebody paint a picture and then you have your friends to narrate it and other people believe it. But I really don't care what people think. But I know I'm not no bully. You know I'm not no bully. The people that knows me, when you get to know me, y'all know I'm not a bully. But when you
Yeah.
push me to that point, I have no other choice but to react.
Yeah. I just was curious. CJ, you said you had a question?
Oh no, I asked it already. I was kind of reading what he said. Someone said no, he didn't bring it up because he didn't want Xavier to put it all out there. Honestly, me just thinking about it and knowing Mo, he probably didn't want to put it like Mo. You probably didn't want to put it out there because of what?
I mean, as mad as he
Again,
was, he still tried to like still spare him at the same time. Even though he was very upset, he still tried to spare him in that moment. I can see that.
And honestly, Xavier, you have to put your granny pennies on and start to grow up and learn. If he did not do that for you and did not want to air, you saying you didn't want to air everything out and you want to do that, but you aired that out, and he still saved face for you, you really need to be patting him on the back, even though that's supposed to be your gay dad or whatever. For you to even think that way, it tells about your character.
Because as mad
And
as
this
like
Real-
as mad as he was, most people would have gone and just cleared it, just gone and just put everything out there. But the fact that he still spared you,
And on top of that, this goes back to why I was so pissed with this whole revelation in the first place. Because if you're gonna sit here and bring all of this out, knowing you done messed around with the boy that you claim done,
that's another
tried to
thing.
sexually assault you,
like that's what blows my mind. You messed with this boy already, and then you asked for a threesome, and then you did this. Like that shit is weird to me. And then you talking about you don't want to have what's saying what the dick did hit good the first time and the second time. Like I'm confused. Shit, like come on. Like why
but
would
the fact that he done fucked around with the boy before, it explains to me perfectly why he didn't bring this up until. It explains to me why he didn't bring this up until he wanted to crank it on Mo. That explains it because you done already fucked with him before.
I mean, respectfully,
right? You was eating it up like that was my man or something like that. Like, oh, I'm gonna eat this up. Oh, I'm gonna embarrass him. That ain't bitch. You didn't do nothing to me. You understand? I understand.
Somebody said so. Did Xavier have a threesome with his gay dad Mo? Yes or no? Please confirm.
No, we ain't had no sex. Now, nothing. We ain't do nothing. None of that. None of that. And I hate that he painted that narrative that I just wanted to fuck on him. Baby, you're not that cute. Listen, I think you're a handsome guy. And we did it. And we talked for the first week or two after the incident that happened. Other than that, you became strictly a friend. We didn't go nowhere deep, nowhere, none of that. So I don't understand why you keep painting this picture. I understand you want to get a little kid and all that, but you just make yourself look crazy. So how would it be crazy if I want to fuck you and I'm staying with you and I ain't having sex with you, but you having sex with all my friends and the man that you say is my man? That don't make sense.
She just wanted her cherry, but she needs to take her ass to free zone and get it out, get it over with. That's all she wants. They'll turn your ass loose up there.
my God.
My God, too.
Because I don't like sex. I don't like that. I don't like people saying people rape people and stuff. They fucking on them still. That shit weird.
Right. That's what I don't understand.
Like real people, I know real people that got raped. My cousin got raped in college, nigga. A nigga went up there and broke in the door and raped her. And they like, come on now, like if you just sit there and say this nigga pulled his dick out on me and then he grabbed my like bitch, I would have been slapped the shit out of him.
Especially when somebody throw a drink in your face and your first instinct, according to you in the scene, is to run up on them.
Xavier, did you know Fabian said that same shit? Come on now. Two birds flock together.
That is.
He's not coming up, y'all. Let it go. Xavier is not coming up here. Let it go, y'all.
Welcome, Mother. Standalone is in the building.
Hey, Standalone. Hey, Mother. Oh, it's pretty packed.
Standalone.
What's up, y'all?
Diva looks stressed. What's going on, Mama?
This is a lot. Sister, they out here saying you doing threesomes, girl.
Mama is stressed. What's
I
going
didn't even know
on?
I'm already stressed. I'm about to text my sister, girl.
Y'all taking Standalone through there, honey. Y'all can take her all the way through there.
So Standalone, what's your thoughts about tonight's episode? And I'm gonna make my rounds to everybody. What's your thoughts about the season finale?
That.
Speechless.
Very that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Rose. Rose. Well, do you think that we should have had more episodes? What you think? How you feel? Was it too short of a season? What you think?
You know, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. To be honest, I would have loved it to be longer. However, sometimes if you drag it tends to lose its flavor. And right now, we ended on a good note.
So you don't think nobody else had nothing to give to fill another
I ate my
2 episodes?
dinner tonight.
What you
I was
think?
in here eating them Chipotle chips. Whoa.
Chipotle chips. Mother, where you at, girl? What you think about the season? Did you want more? Was it not enough? Was it just enough? Are you licking your fingertips? What are we doing?
Well, I enjoyed the season overall. Tonight's episode, woo child, it was a lot going on. But I feel like overall, we could have had about one more episode. It could have been kind of like 8 instead of just 7. It could have hit it right at 8. We could have got that right there.
1 second, mother, give me just 1 second. Can somebody drop the link for Xavier because he's looking for it?
Okay.
Go ahead, mother. I'm sorry.
Let me
go ahead, mother. I'm sorry.
I'm ready to go on mute now because I need to hear this part.
Yeah, he just dropped a comment asking how does he come up? He's a little slow. So Xavier, go ahead and click that link that Ressie just dropped under the It's ReVoyce account. Click that link right there. It'll bring you to the backstage and we'll bring you up.
And I've never seen Mo act like that, honestly, y'all, because he don't never act like that around me. I didn't even know how that was gonna even happen. I was shocked because I was in Houston the same weekend, but I ain't attend none of the foolishness that they didn't attend. So it was a hot mess.
I would have came to visit. Seen y'all. I live in Houston.
Well, no, because they was in the house most of the time from what it seemed like.
Somebody need to drop so I can bring up so I can bring up somebody
So
dropped.
you bring up Xavier. You want me to drop down?
I think somebody just dropped. I don't know who did.
Standalone drop down.
Oh, that was standalone. Okay.
Yeah.
I think
we love
if
you standalone.
Xavier, click the link again. We had too many people up. AJ, since you're here, what's your thought about the season? Did you want more?
I definitely wanted more. I wanted a lot more. I felt like we definitely could have had a longer season, but I do understand a lot of the things that was, going on behind the scenes and a lot of other stuff that was going on. So I understand why it wasn't as long as we would have wanted it to be. This final episode, my personal views on it, as I've been saying all season, and I have been telling y'all, friends don't do friends like that.
Specifically,
it didn't make sense on no aspect. And I just feel like I feel like it's a lot of lies in there that needs to be truthfully told.
Give me an example.
I'll definitely give you an example. I do feel like Xavier is not fully being honest about everything. And the reason that I say that is because, and this is why I say this, because when he and I sat down and we talked about it, and I asked him, I said, so did it go any forward? He was like, no, I pushed him off of me. Like, I agree with Oakland on so many parts, me being a victim as well. Everybody's story is different, and I'm not negating that if it did happen or it didn't happen, but
right
when you put something like that out, and I truly get the fuck gone. I don't want to be around my offender. I don't give a fuck if I gotta go live outside.
So, Xavier, do you have a response to that? Welcome to the panel.
How y'all doing?
How you doing?
I'm good. Just been watching.
So what do you have to say?
Like I said before, I don't feel that I should have said that in that moment. Like I said before, I feel like when I was living with Mo, I do feel like I was on survival mode. And I did not feel comfortable coming to him at that time.
How?
I stand on everything I said. I stand on everything I said. I said
Pause.
no.
You said you didn't
I'm
feel
telling
Let
you.
him,
I'm
hold
telling
on,
you
whoa, whoa,
my
whoa, whoa.
experience. I'm
Mo,
telling you
let him
my
finish.
experience, Mo. I'm
Let
telling
him
my
finish, Mo.
experience. I
Then
do
we'll ask
feel
some
that
questions.
I could not come to you.
Was there
Because
something that
to
Mo
Okay,
did?
finish. I understand, but why?
you said
Why couldn't
what?
you
You said
come to me?
what?
You said why?
So
Because
Why?
I just feel like I was already in a predicament and I was living with you, and me telling you that could have went one way. And knowing you would have wanted to nip that shit right there in the bud. And I feel like right then and there I would have gotten kicked out right then and there.
No, I don't think that you would have gotten kicked out right then and there, Xavier.
Well, I guess
That's
I
the
just
part
should.
that makes me like very struggle with this, because Mo has shown himself to be true to you multiple times before that situation even came out.
So, question to Mo, with him saying that, how does that? What's your perspective on that? Do you know where? Was there something that happened that may have wavered his trust that you think, or is this kind of just left field for
No,
you?
the only thing, the only thing, the thing about this is the boy that he's talking about that did this, his friend, my friend used to date him. So they got into it about that boy that we're talking about. So I didn't, that's the only thing he could have other than something about the show. But anything in my house, that's the only problem you had. It was with Mark when y'all had the issue about this boy that we're talking about. Am I correct? Hello, Xavier. Oh, you can't hear now? Can y'all hear me?
Oh, I can hear you perfectly.
I can hear you.
We can hear you
I
clearly.
don't know what
We hear you
happened to
clearly,
Mo.
brother.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
I don't think
Okay, so I'm
Xavier.
trying to figure out why you. Okay, because I'm about to repeat it for him because I don't think he heard me.
Xavier, drop and come back. If you see me, drop and come back.
Xavier, drop and come back.
I should drop. Okay.
Yeah, and come back.
Because my question would be,
Hold up. I don't think she
I
want
do
to
want
answer
to
the
ask one
question, y'all.
question, y'all. The one
Thank
question
you.
I don't think she want to answer the question, y'all, because that just
Thank
make
you.
no sense that everybody up here heard him.
Wait. Can I start off with one thing? The mindset.
Please.
Okay, Xavier, you back on here. I want to ask you something. You should have been on survival mode before you moved in Mo's house. You don't have a place to stay. Let's be clear. You should have been on survival mode then. So for you to say, "Oh, I'm on survival mode after this went down," like, bro, what?
CJ, I think
Like,
he meant. CJ, no. I think when he meant in survival mode, I think he meant like, as being like fearful, like he was scared of him getting like jumped on or beat up or possibly put out.
No,
I think his
exactly.
survival
No, that's exactly. That's exactly.
But
Exactly
I
what he
think
just said.
I think his
Exactly.
survival
Are you
mode to
scared
get
that
out
your
of
daddy
there,
was gonna
like,
beat you up?
But you can't sit here.
Pause. My thing about it is, if you were so scared, you had been, you and Lucky, fuck it, y'all know who the fuck it is. Y'all had went back and told my ex-husband a lot of shit. So if this was just the case about this,
No.
your
I
ass
never
would have been
went.
whooped.
But
So
I
that's what
never.
I'm saying. It was more
Okay, but I
shit
never
on here
went.
on the show
Mo,
that's
so
not showing.
now you know you lying because I never went back and told your. I don't even know your
We
ex. I
talked
don't even know.
about it.
But I
We
don't know
talked
him. I
about
don't know
Lucky
him
and
though.
you.
I don't know him.
You
I
don't
don't know
know him,
him.
but you knew what y'all were planning on doing. That's what I'm saying. We already talked
No.
about it. We already talked about you and the husbands and Lucky and all the situation. That's why I addressed y'all in the group saying, leave my personal business alone. This is not nothing to do with the show. Don't bring it up. Did I not address it? So
No,
if
but
that
you
was the
wasn't
case,
talking. But you weren't talking to me though, Mo, because I didn't do that. That wasn't. You weren't talking to me because I didn't. Oh, Mo, I didn't go and do that though. I didn't go and talk to your ex. I don't even know your ex, or even how to get in contact with him.
But you were privy to what happened, Xavier, is what he's saying. You knew in detail what was going to take place, what they were trying to do, what was being conspired against Mo, as to have them a little moment on the show. Yes?
No. It's not true.
Yes, that's true.
No,
Because
no,
you've
no,
already
no. It's not true. No,
you
no,
have
it's not true. It's
Xavier.
not
Do
true. It's
not.
not true though. No, no,
Hold on,
it's
You
not
hold on,
true.
admitted
Not
to
AJ.
in
it
the
already.
moment of
AJ,
everything. I
let him
did
speak.
not know. Maybe I knew after the fact, but I did not know while that was going on. I did not know Lucky was gonna go back and tell
But
your
you
ex
were
nothing. I
privy.
didn't know
Were
nothing
you
about
privy
that.
to that
Nothing.
conversation before Mo
So that's
knew
what I'm
about it?
saying.
Were you privy to that conversation before Mo knew about it? Yes or no?
Oh,
Get out the comments and answer the question.
hello?
Hello?
Now he can't hear. Oh my God.
You know
Hello?
what?
You're right.
Did we lose you
Whatever
again?
y'all
It
believe
is
at
what
this
it
point,
is.
you're right.
I
Because it's
really
gonna
don't
piss me
care.
off with all these damn lies. You're right. Whatever he
Yeah,
believes, whatever
I
y'all
think
believe, it's right.
every time
Xavier, can you hear me?
I can't hear you.
Okay,
oh,
let me ask you a question.
What's up?
Let me ask you a question. Okay,
Okay.
so while you were living in this man's house, this person tried to assault you, right? You
Okay.
continue to reside in this man's house until you were exited from the house forcibly by Mo, right?
Yes.
Explain to me the thought process that you had in remaining in the house with somebody that tried to force themselves upon you and why your survival mode didn't kick in to find another place to stay. Explain to me that.
Well, in my defense, like I said, I didn't have anywhere else to go in that time.
Mhm.
I didn't have a plan. I didn't know where to go.
Were you looking?
I'm gonna be honest, I
What was your
wasn't.
response to that?
I know, no, I wasn't. I wasn't looking. And you're right, I wasn't. I wasn't.
Why not?
Um
Like, come on now.
No,
yeah,
I'm genuinely asking. I'm genuinely
I know, no,
asking
and
because
I
I
know
want
you
to
generally did.
understand.
No, no, you know, and honestly, these are questions I haven't even asked myself. To be honest, honestly, I don't know why. I don't know.
Because
I
we've
don't know.
had conversations personally and I've asked you questions personally.
You've asked me some
So
things.
you know
Yes, you
how I
have.
give it up. So I'm
You know?
like, bro, let's just get to the truth. Why is it that your survival mode did not click in then? Because you have been kicked out of multiple people's homes over the course of this season, and your survival mode clicked in to find some place to stay then. So why is it when your personal autonomy and safety was put in danger, did your survival mode not click in then? That is my question.
Mm.
You
Especially
see,
coupled with the fact that you didn't feel comfortable going to your alleged gay father or the person who you were staying with at the time to confide in about it. So now the person who tried to attack you is now in the home, and the person whose home it is, you don't feel safe with. So how do you feel comfortable staying in that space?
Yeah, I mean, you're giving me questions I didn't think about. In that moment, honestly, I wasn't thinking about any of that. I was just really thinking like, okay, this is where I live. Like, I got to do what I got to do.
Okay, if you're gonna say you gotta do what you gotta do, then why didn't you go to Mo and try
CJ,
to?
you're talking, but we can't hear you.
Okay, hold on.
He said,
Go ahead, Oakland.
so you're in the mindset of you doing what you need to do, right? Can you still hear me, Xavier?
I think he's gone.
Is he gone? Okay, so I'll wait.
I will say this though, in my mind, like, do I think he tried to sexually assault him? No, but do I think the boy was drunk? Yes.
I'm not here to
I feel
question
like it
whether
was
somebody's experience
a
happened or
mutual
not.
feeling between the two of them, per what Mo said previous. Yes. So that boy probably felt like, shit, we already know that we trying to do some shit anyway, so
Let's make it happen again.
I mean, I get that aspect of it. However, if in that moment I don't give a damn, we did something in previous lifetime.
Thank
In that
you.
moment, if I say no, that shit ain't
It's
going down.
no.
yeah, but
Thank
it
you.
never even took place.
Okay.
He said that. He said that it never even got to that point of him putting, like, he pushed him off or he told him no. So if it alleged to happen, like, let it be that.
Okay.
you just used the wrong wording, I guess. I don't know.
I'm not
Ray
gonna
Well,
say
was
he
a
what
never
visionary.
said.
We saw
the
the
Well,
wrong
vision.
my
wording.
whole
I
thing
said
That's
is
his
that's
word.
what his experience was. His experience was his experience.
Mhm,
But
sure.
mhm.
I feel like the way that you delivered your experience and where you delivered your experience was very wrong.
And I
Thank you.
Wrong place.
That is my
wrong
entire
time.
point.
That's fair.
to add to that, I do think also it makes, and I hate to say this, to learn that he was hanging out, he continued to hang out with this person, be around this person, and all of that, it kind of discounts the alleged assault or attempted assault. Because I know if I was, you know, am I making sense? Because it just seems as
No,
if
you are Ressie. I'm laughing at this comment. AJ's one of them underhanded girls. You have no idea about me.
and you know,
You have no.
I just
If I
don't.
was an underhanded girl, let me be very clear. If I was an underhanded girl, I would have been let him get his ass whooped. Half of these motherfuckers on this cast that should have gotten their ass whooped, I'd have stopped them from getting their ass stomped in the
Name
street.
them. Name them. Who?
Xavier, Michi,
Who else?
Blue.
Who
Antonio
else?
could have possibly been one of them.
For
Oh,
what?
girl. For what,
Name
baby?
reasons.
Give me that
Being
reason.
messy. He
Oh,
know.
everybody knows I'm messy, baby.
He
What's
know. But
next?
I'm just saying.
I
Because
plant seeds and they grow.
yeah, because you're messy. Bitch, don't start with me.
Oh, girl. Power down, baby. What's your question, Oakland?
I can't remember
Antonio,
what my question
bitch, don't
was
try
for
to give it
you,
up
to be
like that in this
perfectly
space.
honest. I
Let me
can't
know.
remember
I'm
what my
Try to
question
give it up
available.
was to
like
you
that on these
specifically.
people's
It's been
lives
so much
for these
going on, and
people,
I've been
because
trying
you
to
know
keep it
I would
going.
go there with you.
Oh, AJ, baby. It's
Well,
just
y'all can go ahead and
questions.
go there while I try to think of my question. Y'all go ahead and go
Yeah,
there.
because
Go
it's
ahead.
not AJ doesn't have a problem with me. She's
I
just trying
don't.
to be a truth teller. I support that.
Okay, well, while I try to think of my original question, AJ, so what's going on with your involvement with the show going forward? Like, you were somebody that the people definitely missed, because if they got the behind the scenes clip, they definitely saw that you crunked the whole bullshit at the party that we really needed to see on camera. And so, being that everybody has missed you on the show and wanted to see you on camera, you live in Atlanta, but this show is based in Dallas. What's T?
You said AJ, you mean
Antonio,
Antonio?
I mean Antonio.
You mean
Antonio, I'm
Antonio?
sorry.
Hello,
Y'all know I'm
darling.
sorry.
So
My drink
I'm
is
so
yes,
iced.
sorry about that. My bad.
we're the only A's on the damn cast. But no, to be honest
Fair
with
enough.
you,
I'm
no,
sorry.
the beginning, yeah, I was there, and I've been enjoying myself. In this season, I actually learned how to just sit back and let the girls have a good time. And they did. And I enjoyed this season. This season was a really good mental break for me, because I'm getting things ready for season 4. But this season, the girls carried. I'm just, glad that Xavier was able to do what he said he wanted to do. He said he wanted to sit in the hot seat, and I said, go for it, boo. And AJ is supposed to be the new sheriff in town, so all this happened under his watch.
It it didn't happen under my watch because I am the main one that said it shouldn't have happened in the first place. I told them not to fucking talk about it. I told them that it shouldn't have been brought up. But because these motherfuckers don't know how to be on a show and have a good show and keep it continued, they have to extort people to get to what they want to be. Unlike
And
being their authentic selves, like I did my first season, and the people grew to like me for being me. I don't have to
AJ,
be
I do
something
want
that I'm not, which is what I try to teach. But because you have
Read.
people like yourself that like to teach them the bad things of things and the messy part of it, then boom, here's how all the bullshit got started. Now, if you really want to talk about it, let's talk about it, Miss Ave Squad.
ooh, I like this. Let me pour some wine.
Pour you a whole glass of it, babe.
So
Let me go get some
Tonio, let me
ice.
ask
I'll be
you
right
this. I
back.
have a
Hold
question
on.
for you.
Well,
I'm
Look,
sabbatical.
listening.
looking at the season, who do you
Yes.
think should not come back?
Who I think should not come, it would have to be the couple. They didn't, they was all over the place. Blue and it would have to be Blue and Mitchie, and it just be them two.
Who do you think definitely would come back? Like, who's your number one person that you think should definitely come back?
Who I think should really come back, honestly, it's kind of hard. I know Mo has other things going on that he's been working on, but honestly, it has to be Gregory. Gregory had me crying because that bitch is always talking about my unique shoes.
Please.
Greg is
That
funny.
is
Well, since we're
hilarious.
here, let's just go ahead and play the game of comeback. So let's ask the panel. I'm going to go one by one with the cast members, and we're going to chime in on if these people should or should not come back. Let's start out with the OG. Should AJ come back, you guys?
Yes.
Yes. He's a sheriff. I'm the bandit.
Okay, so see here. I have a caveat. How are you trying to come back? Because if you're gonna come back and give Cynthia Bailey, then I need you to be Cynthia Bailey, right? Like I need you to just go ahead, pop in, clock the tea, just like you did this season, and then going on about your way. But if you're gonna be a full-blown cast member, then I need you to get in this paint. It's no shade.
I ain't never
mind
been
you,
scared of the paint,
do I-
Oakland.
yes,
I ain't never been
because
scared of it. But
no,
I hear you.
what I mean by hold on. What I mean by getting in the paint is we need to see more of you.
Oh,
Whether
yeah,
it be your
absolutely. I
personal
agree.
life, whether it be you with the group, whether it be you throwing events to bring together all of this mess so you can round all the girls up. If you're gonna we need to see more of you if you're gonna be here. But if you're gonna be Cynthia Bailey, you were an excellent Cynthia Bailey this season.
No shade.
Cynthia Bailey is insane. I love it though. But no, I
You
definitely
ate
agree
that
with
friend
you,
contract
Oakland.
up.
No. I definitely agree with you, Oakland, and you would definitely see more of me season 4.
AJ,
That's all I need.
Would you ever do a spin-off show just about you and like your world?
Ooh. Yes.
Okay.
I would.
Well, we'll get it to working because I want to see what's going on. Put the Davenport.
Yes. What's the pitch? What's the pitch? What will we be saying on the show just about AJ?
T-Pain.
AJ.
What's the King's World giving?
The King's World is the King's World. It looks like a King's World for real.
No, put it right there.
There's trouble. There's success. There's life. It's everything. It's human. It ain't fabricated.
Well,
so you'll get it all.
Okay. I'm here for that. So let's move on to Greg. Should Greg come back, y'all? What do y'all think?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Great commentary. Great commentary.
That's the confessional queen.
Absolutely.
That's the confessional queen. That bitch talks a mile a minute and her reads go a mile a second. Love her. Please bring her back. Just for confessionals alone. I don't give a damn if she in the scenes or not. Just give her confessionals.
Not just give her confessionals. That is fine.
No shade. I don't give a damn if she there or not.
Should D'Angelo come back?
No.
Yes, I enjoyed D'Angelo.
I think he should.
I think
I feel like D'Angelo brought something different to the cast.
He was funny.
D'Angelo is fun.
I would hope that after D'Angelo has watched himself this season, he would, whatever he learned from it, take it and apply it to his next season. And that's what he's probably going to shine more, if I'm being honest.
Damn show.
And I'm sure he will. I'm sure that he will, but he definitely, I think, should come back for another season.
I just feel like him and Mo just don't fit them. I think they're good for TV, but this don't fit them.
But see, here's the difference between Mo and D'Angelo, though. I think Mo don't want to be here. Mo don't give a damn whether he here or not. Mo gonna be fine whether he's on the show or not. D'Angelo, I feel like he just needed his first season to get acclimated to being into this environment, and now second season, he gonna come back and crank it on these girls, right? Because in his confessionals, he did what he needed to do. In scenes, he participated. He could have done more, but he was always present and available. Right.
So that's what
I
I
feel like
he's learning from this experience. So next season, he already know how this gonna give and what he needs to do.
Season 1 was crockpot. Very much crockpot.
I just don't see him with these group of girls. That's the thing.
Reese, what are your thoughts? Reese, what are your thoughts?
Cutter.
Why?
Oh, bitch.
I don't think that
the guillotine.
I don't think that it was authentic. It was just a lot of things
At all.
that were on the camera that I just hated seeing because it just was not authentic to the person that she is. So yeah, Cutter. I think for me at least, give her a practice run on something else. Give her something else to do, and then come back to
what would be the show?
The show.
What show would you put her on?
Because my thing is, I think he does well in other types. Like, I mean, when he did Love Me, Hate Me, he was good on Love Me, Hate Me. When he did The Morning After, he was good over there. So I think that something else could be done. But I mean, maybe he had to get his skin in his teeth. I mean, the skin, like his what is the term?
Skin in the game.
Skin in the game. Yes, skin in the game. Sorry. And I mean, I wouldn't necessarily give her another go unless I knew like exactly what to do, you know?
So basically, you would make her a friend of the show and see if she improves from that.
I would definitely do that.
She's jazzy.
I would take her down to a friend of the
I
show.
love this. Well, no, she ain't jazzy. She's not jazzy. Jazzy,
I don't think that he's a jazzy. What I think
not no jazzy.
I think that
Well, the only other option is Giovanna.
I think that D'Angelo would have benefited more. I think D'Angelo would have benefited more from being a friend to the show because he would have been obligated to lead scenes and he could have just popped up with every different person, carried the bones to people, tried to, because I feel like at one point we got the funny person, then we got the person that was trying to mend the fences, and then the person just disappeared and it just didn't make sense. So it was just kind of like all over the place. But that's just my opinion though.
And I
This
feel
is
like
your bone carrier, though?
a lot of that comes with the editing too, and how a lot of stuff was filmed. That's what I'm gonna say. Because looking at it and being present in it, it's like, damn, I wish that we would have shown certain things because it would make
like
sense,
what?
and it probably wouldn't look as crazy as it did. So
like what
that's why I think it looks like that. But Ressie, maybe you know something that we're not privy to. Maybe because you're very close with him, right? So I feel like maybe there's something that you see that he's doing that you don't feel like, that's not really you. Like, what are you giving on camera? So can you kind of elaborate on that for what it is? Because are we getting the real D'Angelo or are we getting the fake D'Angelo?
And then AJ, can you explain to us what you wish you would have seen off camera? But go, Ressie.
Hush.
I feel like there was a lot of things that happened that changed him as far as I think what I fear happened, I believe, which was he got the taste of the show. And then during this, how he showed up with y'all is not how I would have one. It's not the way that I coached him to show up, to say that. And then it's not the way that he would have shown up in a situation outside of the group, because he stuck around a whole bunch of people that in any other situation he would have not fucked with ever again. And so I feel like he forced it for the show, forced being around y'all for the show. Now there may be relationships built now throughout the process, but I feel that I think that where y'all are at, where the Fab Four is at now, y'all could have got there sooner if he would have showed up as a person that I knew. And so I was disappointed because the way that he could have been set up was to be like the Portia of the season from season 16. But it just it fizzled too quickly for him in particular. So I hate that because he could have definitely been a standout, especially if the standout person was the person bringing all the drama that you were the closest to. Like there was so many missed opportunities for me especially when you're in proximity of somebody like me. And I'm telling you, because I'm knowing what's going on, I'm telling you what to do. And I'm like, girl, this. And then you're showing up and you're just like, I'm like, didn't I just tell you this yesterday?
Nah, I feel that. I feel that.
So that was just my thing or whatever. So I mean,
I feel that.
But I mean, I think that he would benefit from being a friend of the show next season to pop up around everybody so that he can have, to me, if there's like new people or something like that, let's say this was a fresh season, I think that if he would have been a friend to the show this season, he could have been around all you guys and learned all you guys for himself and not had to get to know y'all by default, because the other side, luckily it worked out. I mean, it's great it worked out. But he didn't I don't think that he had a good opportunity on the show, at least, to get to know everybody. Now, outside of it, which was interesting, is like he hanging out with the husbands and Xavier, and then it was kind of like, it was just a little weird. But moving on, Do y'all think Xavier should come back to the show?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, she carried the show. She is the summer. She is the girl who carried the girls.
I would say this. Yes, he needs to come back, but I want him to be more elevated.
Absolutely.
yeah.
If you're not gonna come back to the show and Stacey rush these girls, then I don't want to see you, sis.
You have to
It's no
elevate.
shade.
Honestly, he doesn't have to give drama next season.
Exactly. I want you to come in and give Stacey Rush and be so above the drama that anybody that tries to crank it with you, you be like, girl, what? Like for what?
Like
Why?
elevated, not even just drama size, personal, all that. You have to be a new bitch after all this.
And I want to address this comment because I love when things like this happen in my life because it confirms my assumptions and my thoughts. Because this comment, you said we could have been a friend group faster, but a few reviews ago, you said you felt like he picked the wrong side. Actually, I never said that publicly.
Oops. Not your slip showing again.
Oops.
Greg, you keep stepping in shit on purpose. Why do you do that?
Oh.
I only
Why do
said
you volunteer bullshit in public, Greg?
So, like I said, the girls don't know what the girls are supposed to.
So do you feel that he picked the wrong side?
My feeling was if he with his
wait, before you answer that, before you answer that, what made you feel like he picked a side? Or how do y'all know that he picked a side? Or how do y'all know that he wasn't pushed to a side?
So I can't
because you're a grown ass man and you can't be pushed no motherfucking way.
So Oakland, let me go ahead and clarify this for you.
Based on the show, well, let me say, based on social media and everything that was being posted, I feel that he had no choice but to be on a side outside of the show with you guys, and it happened. On the show, he was coupled up with Xavier, so it looked as if he was on the side with the husbands. With what he told me his outcome, he wanted his outcome to be on the show. He wanted his outcome to be on the show. I believe that in the reality TV world and the game, he picked the wrong side with being coupled with y'all. He should have been over there with them because they were the standouts of this season. So that's what I mean by the picking of the wrong side.
But the Fab Four was never like a group thing to pick, like, oh, we're going to group up against these girls. That was never the thing. And I know where that
I know, but at the same time, when you guys have a group chat and then the husbands know that there's a group chat by way of Xavier, because Xavier told them.
The husbands knew that there was a group chat because we told them there was a group chat. We told them that we were having we told them. There was no secret about our group chat that we were having.
Well, as far as things being said that were alluded to being shady about them in the group chat, that's how they found out that the group chat was continuing, and then they started.
Oh, you mean like in the end of it all?
Yes.
Yeah.
And so
in the end of it all, that's when they became privy to things being said inside of it. Okay, I get what you're saying.
So it's like if all the dots are connecting, immediately the husband started feeling some type of way, which we later found out from the things that people have said, because they literally had been over his house. But then you're in a group chat. Why are you still in the group chat? And you're supposed to be cool with us too. You coming over and all of that. So that's kind of where that nuance to me came into place, because I genuinely don't think that you, Mo, and Greg sought out to bring people over to y'all side as an alliance. I think all of y'all, you were the veteran in the reality TV world. They were new. Y'all knew each other already outside of all of that. So automatically y'all are going to be cool with each other and be more vulnerable. And then you have all these new people.
So we were all like getting to know each other separately. Outside of the cameras, everybody was getting to know each other separately. The reason that the husbands and Greg and them didn't click is because of how they were filming in the scenes. But when they all see each other out, they speak, it was no problem. But when them cameras came up, now it's a problem. Like, wait, what? Because of what they were doing in the group chats and other little stuff that was going on. So
when exactly did the Fab Four come together, and why? Well, Well, I'll save that for based on that question. When did the Fab Four actually become an established group? When
We
did
were
this
in the
happen?
we were filming the show, but we never called ourselves the Fab Four until like the season was about to air. And Greg was like, "Oh, we're the Fab Four," and he like made this picture and then he posted it, and then that's how everybody was like, "Oh." It wasn't even like a thing like, "Oh, girl, we're the it girls of the show. Like we're gonna click up together." It was not like that. Greg made a group chat of all the people that he was close to. Him and Michi and them didn't get along. So it wasn't like this group was created to be like, oh, we're the mean girls and we're gonna be against them girls. Now this group was created because this is the group of friends that Greg felt close with. So we'll be in there talking about going out on Tuesdays, going out, chilling, talking. We didn't just talk about them. So if we filmed the scene and some shit happened, then we'll talk about it in the group chat like anybody else would do with their friends.
Sure. My reasoning for asking that was not to have anything to do with that. I was just trying to figure out in the context of y'all filming, and if y'all were a group this entire time, why didn't we see more scenes of y'all together as a group? Because it's being pitched as this Fab Four as the show is airing, but I'm like, we ain't seen no Fab Four all season. So what happened? So like, what
So
happened?
because it was never really a Fab Four type of like we were grouped together doing the show. We became friends as we were filming. So outside of the show, we hung out, we talked. So all of our friendship is being built.
Okay.
Got it.
It wasn't like we came onto the show like, oh, we're gonna be the Fab Three, and then we found D'Angelo was like, oh, we're gonna bring him over here with us. No, D'Angelo was just a mutual party like myself that got close with both sides. And when the other side, when the husbands them felt like he wasn't being loyal to them because of a group message that they became privy to of a conversation, that's when they got mad at him and was like, oh, he's fake, which is where the conversation came from. We didn't know that you we didn't know that those are your kind of girls to hang out with when we went out on a Tuesday to just go out and chill and have drinks, smoke hookah, and have a good time.
So let me ask all of y'all.
Wait, before we go there.
Go ahead.
I believe everything you just said, AJ, because everything you just said makes sense to some things that have transpired. So I take back everything I just said. I believe everything you just said because it makes so much sense. It makes so much sense. I just wanted to get you Brooklyn before because that.
A mother said, "Drop the link." She has a question.
Yeah, go ahead. What you was gonna say? I'm dropping the link.
I forgot my question. I'll think of it.
Girl, I've been waiting for this question, girl.
Okay.
No, because that just took me out. Because I was like, well, okay, well, fair enough. Now I just don't forget what I was.
Yeah, it wasn't like we were trying. Like we were all getting like I was texting the Maxie Jacksons like, hey, let's hang out. I want to get to know more about you guys. Like because I don't want to be around no weird ass people. I don't have time for that.
I'm here.
AJ's right, because I was getting to know everybody as well. Everybody was so friendly.
Antonio, girl, hush. I'm here now.
Girl, you're not even on the cast, girl. Shut up.
Girl, let me say a piece of something, girl. You just stood your ass
mother.
in the scene and I said 2 damn words the whole
I'm
damn
waiting
time.
for a
Move your
question,
damn
mother.
head.
I'm waiting for a question, girl.
Yeah, damn. But now, my question really for AJ. So, AJ, when it comes to the Fab Four, when y'all created it, because I was once a part of a group, but when y'all created it, did y'all think it was unfair for one person to be pretty much on both sides, or y'all felt like that was okay? Did y'all ever have that discussion in y'all group?
No, because it wasn't we made it. It was a joke. It was a joke, and the people made it a thing, and we ran with it.
Okay.
As being called the Fab Four. Now, are we all
track.
genuinely building friendships? Yes. They made this whole Fab Four thing. They made this a us versus them thing.
Okay.
They started this shit all over a picture in a group text.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
So, Ressie, I know that you and D'Angelo, y'all are friends, as I can see. Do you feel after this season, did this depict D'Angelo's view in your eyes? Are y'all still like are y'all still the same friends, or you feel like you've seen different characteristics in this D'Angelo that you're not happy with?
Where you going with that?
I'm asking her, honey.
Oh Lord.
Oh, I know that smile, Ressie. Forget we know each other so well.
Boy, brother said, "Where are
I'm
you
gonna
going
say
with this?"
this.
I'm with
I'm like,
mother.
I'm telling y'all, hush.
Where the
Hush.
hell
I'm
you
gonna
going with
say
this?
I'm gonna say this. I am extremely disappointed. And I
This
have
homie.
not seen a change, and I don't like the change. And anybody that knows me, that has been my friend in the past, that is my friend currently, you know how I am. And especially when I break my back to try and make sure that you get whatever you want out of life because you're associated with me. So to see a lot of things come to light has really disappointed me, and I haven't talked to him in a very long time, in a few weeks.
I hate to hear that.
I hate to
Yeah,
hear
I thought
that.
that y'all were like a lot closer. I mean, what
No, well,
is
my
this?
thing is, I know when to make sure that I preserve myself in situations and let it ride. Off season, maybe we'll come back and get back to where we were. But
I
right
I
now,
hate that. I hate that this show is coming in between a friendship that looked very genuine to
He
well,
us,
does.
to the
well,
public.
He
I,
does.
And let me say why.
it's not the
It's not
show.
the show, it's a person's behavior.
It's not the show. It's the same situation of
With me and you, Reese, you're doing the same thing you did to me
exactly.
to
And
D'Angelo now.
it's not the show. It's not the product. Because if you have a person that's there for you, I'm going to make sure that whatever this product is, you said it's product, and you get to where you need to get to. The thing about it is when there's a shift in behavior in our relationship, or there's a character change, is when I say, oh yeah, I gotta, for myself, I gotta let you be you right now. I gotta go over, you know and that's just me in general. When people choose who they want to be and I don't fit into that equation, I'm okay with chilling.
And
So that's
and
that's
can I
the
just ask, did you ever like tell him like, hey, you kind of had a little, you kind of moving a little different, and I don't like it.
no, I don't do that.
Okay,
Yeah. And the reason
I'm
and
just
the
asking.
reason and the reason I don't is because I make sure I'm extremely straightforward when it comes down to how I deal with my friends and relationships. And people know, because even with, for one example, and this gagged me when the season started, and you actually brought this. Well, no, you didn't bring it to light, but there were other people to bring it to light. I didn't know that Xavier was staying with him until Labor Day weekend, and he had been there way prior to, and I talked to him every day. And so immediately I'm like, okay, well, there's a shift starting here, because this is even before the show aired. There's a shift here because you're not being honest with me. And then I had to go and take into account other things and take stock of other things. And I'm like, this is, we picking the petals off the rose, and it's not gonna be any left pretty soon. And so that's just kind of where it is for me.
Okay.
Okay.
And it's not, to me, it's not a big deal because people can change. There's nothing that he has directly done to me to make me feel some type of way. It's just his actions don't align with people that I want to associate with at this point in my life right now. But it could change.
Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
hmm
And I
Same
hope
thing.
y'all work past things.
Same thing with Antonio. I mean, we've been around each other. We're not like we used to be, and we probably won't ever get back to where we used to be. But there is somewhat of an opportunity to get somewhere, if that makes sense. You know,
The door is still open, girl. You're welcome anytime.
it's your window up around the corner.
Reese,
You
You
know,
know. I'm waiting for Oakland to ask me this
run.
damn question. Oakland been talking big shit all day. I'm waiting for this question, Oakland. Now you quiet.
I
Out of
don't
all the
remember
girls in
what
the cast, I'm really
Yeah,
like
I'm
the
gonna ask
nicest
that
girl.
question.
baby, I don't know what question I had for you, being that we only saw you in 2 scenes all season. So I don't know
Oh,
what question I
baby.
would have
Well,
for
baby,
you.
well, I got a
baby,
question.
I love you dearly, and what you did give us in the season was great, because you cranking it at this damn birthday party, or this pregame for the birthday party, excuse me, was lovely. and you falling asleep in the midst of bitches cranking it was every meme that I needed. No shade.
Y'all gotta
That's
So
the
see
do
only
you
that.
crank it or
question
do
I
you
have for
get crunk
you.
on?
The other reason why I wasn't in all the scenes, like me and Wood already discussed, it's a lot of new cast members, and it's not no shade towards the cast members in any way. I know my capacity with drama and mess. I know how I am. It would be unfair and it would not be cool for me to come onto the cast and come off and just start all this drama. Now with AJ
That
being on there, let me finish. With AJ being on there, AJ was that stone to keep everybody, organized or whatever. But no, I mean this in no shady way. I think the cast did a wonderful job. I will be on more for more episodes, season 4. Would have said I took a sabbatical. A sabbatical, I actually did. But this season was a good season. It was entertaining to a certain degree.
So,
I agree.
Tonio, the last person on my the last
To a certain degree, is nasty work.
to a certain
But it is also very accurate. It is very accurate. That's why I was so
But
quick to say I agree.
Would you bring
look,
back
Oakland, I was looking at Reese the whole time when he said to a certain degree. I said, oh shit.
Right. Mm-hmm.
would you bring back the Maxie
Mm-hmm.
Jackson's mother, Tonio? Would y'all
Hell
do
no. Hell
No,
no. Don't do
hell
that.
no, no.
Hell no.
From the
I
court
Why
have
hell
to.
no?
allegations,
I'll
from
take
the
Nietzsche.
they doing too much, child, and I'm the mean one.
I
I'll
don't
take
need no.
Nietzsche
what I
and
would
Blue
want
will
to
be
see from the
free.
Maxie Jacksons if they come back is how they crunk it on the internet when the show aired. I want them to pop it like that while
I
the
don't
show
think they're
aired.
gonna do that though.
They won't
I
do
don't think
that.
they're
Fine.
gonna do that.
Whoa. Hold up. Because y'all said that they were doing too much. So what was doing too much? Was it online
Oh.
or was it or was it something that they were doing on the show? Because you can't say that they didn't give nothing, but they gave it online, but then say that they were doing too much. So what was doing too much?
I would say this. If you looked at from the other reality shows or look at the other seasons of CRW, we was catty, we was shady. We never took stuff to the internet to that dirt degree. That was a little tacky. It was a little because it took the attention off the show now onto the internet. So when y'all do go back and watch the show, it's no calligraphy of everything matching because everything's all over the place. That should have been
Right.
handled on the show. And with me being on since we've been doing this since season 1, we never did the whole bunch of drama stuff on the internet. We'll throw like lists of subliminals. Who doesn't do that? But it took the attention off the show onto the internet. And guess what? Those views and those engagement would never be connected to CRW's page because it was on Instagram stories.
Well,
Mhm.
CRW was tagged in all of it,
Most
and
of
I feel like it
Correct.
brought
Hmm.
something to the show with them going on the internet.
It
But even
did.
with, can I say something as a viewer? Even with them going on the internet, we as the viewers were a little confused. We was like, "Girl, you should have gave all this in that moment. If
Thank
you were
you.
gonna say all
I
that, you
can see
should have
I
that.
gave all
agree.
that in that moment." That's why
I
I said
agree.
I
they don't.
agree.
That's
You
why
run
I
a
said they
fine
don't
line.
deserve.
You run a
That's
fine
why.
line when you do that. You're right.
Right.
I agree.
That's why I said they don't deserve to be there because, girl, where was all this? Because now I feel like y'all only giving it because y'all seen some shit that y'all didn't like. But when you was in the moment, you didn't address it like that.
But
hmm
that goes back to when I posted and said that everybody was lying about something.
Right.
I think
Everybody.
I
that
mean,
I
speak for
think
them,
that
don't speak for me.
the craziest thing too, I think that the person that really had the binder, I think the thickest binder is Xavier, only because he had been
Facts.
listening and getting everybody's tea. Like he got
Mm-hmm.
everybody's tea. Whatever was going on with the Fab Four, he got it by way of whoever the friend was at the time. He got all the tea from the Maxie
Well,
Jackson
Reese,
cover.
He was the
who
fly
is
on the
your
wall.
Mhm.
who is your second binder then? Because somebody got to have a backup binder.
Well,
Who has
Greg claimed he got a folder, so I want to see it. Are we gonna see it at the reunion, Gregory?
I would say the person that would have the backup binder would probably be Michi, only because
That's what I said.
he was getting tea
That's
from
what I
Xavier
was.
the whole time.
Exactly.
Directly from Xavier, right?
Exactly.
I,
I
I,
was
I
like, Michi
refuse
got a
He
binder.
was the
I was
cloud.
like, Michi
to
got a binder.
believe. I refuse to believe that he didn't have like some type of disdain or some type of grr against Gregory in some of the scenes because it just seemed like, especially at the lingerie party, it just seemed like it was so much action. And if it was just based on the conversations that was happening in the text groups and everything like that, somebody else had to be putting a key in his back to me.
Exactly. The
I
same
don't
thing
think
I
It was
said.
Xavier.
I don't
But the thing of the matter is, he didn't have any physical receipts until he got them 34 text messages, right? And this is going based on what I know personally. Okay.
Okay.
Those 34
So
text messages was some bullshit.
right.
listen, and so he was getting fed information by Xavier all season long, but he didn't have any physical concrete evidence to post up and really pop his shit on until he had them 34 text messages.
Right.
So at that point, they had, according to what I was told, they kept saying that they didn't want this information, they didn't want this information, and Xavier kept feeding them information. Mind you, the only reason that I'm repeating this is because Xavier corroborated this to me personally, that he
Okay.
kept feeding them information over the course of the season. Now, whether they said they didn't want it or not is still up for debate for me. No
Okay.
shade, because he kept bringing them information over the course of the season.
I can have
But
an honest moment though.
it wasn't until he got them text messages that now all of a sudden he says, okay, well, it sent me the shit, let me crank it. And then he gets the messages, and then the one bit of information that Michi asks for is the one bit of information that gets leaked.
Right.
Just saying.
So let me ask you this then, Oakland. Do you feel like with Xavier saying, okay, he want to come back for next season, right? Do you feel like he is going to be able to bring us what we kind of expect him to do this
No.
season, was bring his music and stuff like that? Do we feel like he's gonna bring the music? Because even watching the King Lex interview, it felt like an afterthought with King Lex. When he asked him, he was like, oh, so you got music. It felt like an afterthought.
See,
Correct.
here's the
No.
thing, Reese and Oakland, just like I said earlier in the season, y'all didn't expect it. We can't underestimate him. He's too calculated for that.
Fair
Right.
enough. Maybe so. Maybe he decided to crank it all this season to try to try to build a platform for his music next season. But that was
Mhm.
dumb as the fuck. Because why would anybody take you seriously now?
I mean,
You know, with knowing that
I mean, they take Drew Sidora serious.
I'm talking about the people who are going to book you. I'm talking about people. I'm talking about folks who are going to book you. Girls who are on Bravo come with clout. Xavier on the crew don't come with shit.
Right.
if baddies can get booked, I'm sure Xavier be fine.
Zeus and baddies are different than Xavier and the crew.
No.
I just think it's time for him
Let's
to
call a
prove
thing a thing.
himself. He just has to prove himself. You know
I
what I'm
was-
saying?
I was shocked.
If he can bring what he brought in that one-on-one, if he can bring what he brought in that one-on-one with actual music, with an actual project, with an actual rollout, with an actual plan, then we can talk about it. But if he don't have no full-blown rollout over the course of the season on what he's doing with his music, and then let his drama supplement that, I don't want to hear shit that he got to say.
he's not gonna do that. So he's
Then
not gonna do it. I don't even now that we're thinking
sweep
about
it up.
Well, Reese, you done some artist development. You do the artist development. I do.
Well, baby, he called me wise. I was so happy he called me wise. I was like, yes, I'm a good girl.
I tried to be an artist. I tried, but I'm working on something with some music my damn self now. But you know, I think that it's gonna be, if he does come back for another season, it's gonna be interesting who he links back up with, because the only person that I think would go back and do it all over again and be close with him again would be D'Angelo.
Why?
And
I was gonna say that.
And knowing that they've
Because
already
it's already happening.
Yeah, it's already happening. So
I
my
want to
thing
say
is,
something else, but I keep it to myself.
go ahead. What you got to say?
No,
Me?
Why? You here now?
girl, I don't be trying to burn no
You
bridges.
ain't going to the reunion.
You ain't
I ain't
gonna
trying to
bridge.
burn.
Just say it.
Well, I feel like at that point they would be using each other for a storyline.
Absolutely.
Facts.
I mean, this is work.
At
Why
that
else
point,
would they be cool with each other?
This is work.
they might need each other. I mean, that might be the freaking frack that could have, you know,
Freaking fraud.
Let's get to
Freaking
work.
fraud.
Especially now that Xavier don't need D'Angelo for a place to stay, they can actually have a synergistic alliance.
Yeah.
Co-workers.
But
for as
does
long
that
as he
force-
got that couch that he on.
But does that cause a split between the Fab Four?
Nothing can
It
split
could,
the poor darling.
but
You
I
can
think
be
that
friends with
D'Angelo was
whoever
never
you wanna
firmly
be
grounded
friends with.
anywhere.
But I'm gonna tell you like this:
Oh,
you
okay.
be friends with whoever you want to be friends with. What happens in this friend group stays in this friend group. And the moment
Girl, you thought you ate
shows
that.
who you are, but I understand who these girls are because they show me their hands, so I know what to tell them,
Well,
what
girl, no
not to tell
shade, but you said what happened. Okay, hold on, AJ. Now you said what happened in the friend group stays in the friend group, right? But let's
them. It
think
does.
about this. If it did stay in the friend group, he wouldn't have got hold to them 34 messages,
He
to
got a
them
hold to
34
those
Hello.
34
screenshots.
messages because he was living in the home with someone who entrusted them with that with their passcode due to a situation that that individual was dealing with.
Okay, so
And
But
he
but
he
has
doesn't
listen,
say
got
he
Daniel,
access
needs
to
the
it.
what
passcode.
He
Is
I
has
that a
got
lie
said
too?
access
made
to
I'm
it.
complete
not thinking in
sense.
my mind you gonna go through my phone while I'm in the bed sleep. And because what Xavier
Girl,
said,
can they hear
okay,
me?
let's really get
Blueberry
into it
ice
because
cream.
what Xavier said on that couch with Lex about D'Angelo's phone being on the table
Child, let
isn't
me get
lie.
my purse.
Because D'Angelo was in his bed with his
Can
phone
y'all
because
hear
when me and
me?
Xavier talked on the phone,
Yeah.
hold on, mother.
Oh
When
shit,
me and
y'all should have
Xavier
said
talked on the
something.
phone because I asked him, I said, where was D'Angelo's phone? No shade to my good girlfriend, D'Angelo, I love you, sis. But he said that when he picked up D'Angelo's phone because D'Angelo was laying in the bed, knocked out sleep, he put cover on D'Angelo and he decided to grab his phone. And when he grabbed D'Angelo's phone was on Jack. So that
So
means
he
like
was
the
fucking on
girlfriend was
that
trying to
couch
be trying to
too.
get her a
Got
shot
it.
or something, and she was so drunk and she went on the bed.
After he went through them Jack messages.
Come on, somebody.
Cause
Because
trust
I'm
me,
sure he went through those
if he
too.
sent y'all 34 pages, he went through them Jack
He
Oh
messages.
yeah,
sent
that phone. That
I
34
phone.
guarantee you
text
there's at least
messages of
68.
some bullshit.
Hold on.
And
It's
then he
something
was
y'all
putting
didn't well,
but
no,
let
I
me
can't
tell
speak
y'all
on it.
something. Hold on.
Gregory, do you
He
remember
just
that
didn't
third person they
go
brought from the club to the house that night?
To who
Yes,
he
house?
just
I
did
do remember
not
that.
go
I do
through.
remember that, but I was coming up to make a
I
point
can't
that
hear
Mother said
Gregory.
about. I was coming up. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I was coming up to make a point that Mother
The
said
the
about
little boy
divided.
they had said
Shut
that
up,
that's their cousin,
Antonio.
but they all slept in the same bed that night.
I
Cousin.
was coming to make a point to Mother stating about breaking up the Fab Four. He actually
I
missed
don't
his
I
mark
can't
on
hear
that
Gregory. Do I need to
because
come out and come back in?
what he should have done was instead of taking pictures from his phone, he should have took screenshots and airdropped them to himself, and then it would look like D'Angelo was being missed on our point.
Greg.
Because when I
Greg.
first seen it, I said, I know this bitch D'Angelo did not get his whole access to our group chat.
Yeah.
Until I kept looking at the picture and I said, bitch,
Do you think?
that's
Let me ask you a
Xavier.
question. Let me ask you a question, AJ. Do you think that anything that was in the group chat was ever told to Xavier?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even and then let me
I
tell you
personally
something
don't
else.
think it
Xavier
was because
Xavier
it
knows
wasn't actually much drama
it wasn't
posted
much
up
to
in there.
tell. He
I
probably
mean,
just
the
said
only
that we was
thing that we really
cool.
said about them was that we saw them out and that we laughed at a dance that they did. Even themselves had to come out and say after we ended up reading everything, we realized it wasn't even much that y'all were saying about us in there.
And let me
So I don't think that they used it to say y'all were talking about us. They were calculated and used it to get D'Angelo and Xavier into
Well,
it.
well, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that the contents of the group chat were pertinent. What I'm saying is that the fact that a group chat was there. Because my thing is, if I find out, which I did actually before, if I find out there was a group chat excluding me, and then I said something about it or I knew about it, but then it was still going on, and every now and then there was kind of sparks of us not being cool, I'm gonna start to wonder like what's going on in that group chat. To me, at
I
least.
Exactly. Because if he would
I really think the
because
not being cool part. Hold on, mother. Hold what you got. I
okay.
really think the not being cool part was fake because after every scene we hugged when we were out, we hugged. Everything was all good until the cameras came up. So it was like, girl, a lot of us are confused because why you have all this smoke when the cameras are up, and you was just hugging me when you saw me out. You was just hugging me after we wrap and said this is just for the show, right? We are all good.
Hmm.
I told y'all.
Okay, so what I'm okay, my next question is this then. When it comes to
My bad, Stan.
like if they decide to if them two decide to be like, okay, we're gonna be back tight again
Who to?
and this, that, and the third.
Xavier and
Um
D'Angelo.
Xavier and D'Angelo.
Just clarifying. Thank
How
you.
does that dynamic work, Greg?
Well, hello is for a dog. I can be in the room with anyone. I don't care who my friends are friends with. I don't have that type of control over my friends. If they want to be friends, that's on them. However, my personal business won't make it to Xavier because he's not going to be my friend. He's going to be D'Angelo's friend. And if she chooses to let him have her personal information after she knows what he's already done and what he's capable of, then that's her hitting her head.
Okay.
Does it potentially make you leery though, like to divulge any personal info that could possibly go back to someone who you're not friends with?
No, because
Especially when the whole reason that the Wi-Fi information got exposed in the first place was because of D'Angelo. No
So
shade.
here's the thing. I was calculated all season. I did not speak to these people outside of me having to show up and do the job that we were all hired to do. These people don't come into my home. These people know only what I provide them with. So I know how much information that I'll give to anyone, whether we're friends or not.
Okay.
All right.
And can I clear up another lie?
Oh, not another lie.
Yes. Because when you lie to me and then you lie publicly, it becomes a problem. Xavier was not at no one's house for a Taco Tuesday when those messages got leaked. He was at home in D'Angelo's home. You know how I know? Because I was on the phone with Xavier and I told him, I said, oh, bitch, the group chat going up. Oh, there's pictures. He said, what pictures?
I've heard
And
that
hung
more
up.
than once.
I answered, I called that bitch back. I said, bitch, why you hang up? He said, oh, what group chat? I said, the crew group chat, bitch. I said, oh my God, this is our group text.
Yep. And then
he hung up the phone. So he was never at a Taco Tuesday when that happened.
At D'Angelo's house, and then he left the house and then came back to pick up his stuff after everybody had left.
Correct.
So don't be lying. Because you, Grace.
Mercy.
Okay.
All right.
Well, you guys, I think this was a great live. I appreciate everybody for coming through and speaking their pieces of the pieces, honey. The comment section was live and going up. Baby, if you loved what we talked about, make sure you go on over to CRW Plus and watch the full episode. And then the reunion is on the way. And when the reunion is on the way, after that reunion, we are going to be doing the after show, the panel.
Yes.
Does it? But this time he called his good Judy's and said, y'all, come on, let's do this after this thing, Al, so we can talk about some things. And I'm pretty sure the cast members are going to pop up and speak, say something that they weren't able to say at the reunion. So we're going to get up out of here, y'all. Oh, wait. Okay, stand like that. Okay.
Who's hosting the pre-show?
Lex.
Lex is
Yeah,
hosting.
it wasn't no pre-show, to be honest. It was just the reunion.
Yeah, because I thought Lex was just hosting the reunion. I was trying to see if somebody else was hosting the pre-show.
No, they didn't get a pre-show.
So y'all never doing the pre-show.
No.
Straight to reunion.
I wanted to
Straight to
piggyback
the
off
good
what
meet
Brooklyn
and
had
juice.
said regarding Xavier's brand. Because if this man is struggling to find some place to live, he really don't have money for to pay for studio time.
That's true.
You know, so
you know what? Log off. You know what? Log off.
saying.
I had
I'm
another
just
comment,
saying.
but I'm keeping it to myself.
Log the fuck off. Right
Listen, this nigga worked 2 jobs, got a CPN, and was staying with a project manager and didn't have no motherfucking place to stay. You know goddamn well this motherfucker wasn't paying for no fucking studio time. Close it out.
But
there was
Oakland, log
a scene
off.
of him
Stand
at the
alone,
studio
log off.
filming, though.
in the
Both of
name
y'all.
of Pookie with the good coochie, one thing that boy did have, and they ain't nobody said it wasn't bad, was the hot box was hot, honey. So we gonna give her that.
He said 3 minutes. He said you got your nut.
I didn't hear that it was hot, but I did hear that it was available. So
Baby, when he said you got your nut in 3 minutes, I fell off this bed.
Who said
that? Xavier, he said he got his nut at 3. That whoever was hitting it from the back got it in 3 minutes. Got his nut in 3 minutes.
Roderick, I hit this floor and fell on the dog, bitch. I was done.
But I heard that. I said,
ooh.
Well, I mean, hey, Suki with the good coochie. Go ahead.
And my thing is, if you can get somebody to give it up in 3 minutes, you can get somebody to go on and pay for some studio time for you too.
in the words of some more, pussy's still good.
And on that,
lay on your back. Make sure your paper is stacked.
We'll be back for the reunion after the reunion to do the after shows. We'll air right after you guys. And we'll see y'all back right on over here. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to Standalone for always being in the comments and support.
Yes, we love Standalone. I live for Standalone.
Yes. And all the cast members that popped up tonight, Xavier, AJ, Antonio, Mo, we appreciate you guys for dropping by. And yeah, y'all will see you next week and stuff. Let's go ahead and play this outro. And just like that, the panel has spoken. Thank you to everyone who pulled up live and those watching back on the replay. We see you, we appreciate you, and you are the best part of our conversation. Remember, this panel is in good fun. It's about dialogue, perspective, and unifying the web reality space by supporting CRW Plus Productions. Make sure you follow our panelists on Instagram today to stay up to date on everything we got going on. Special thank you to CRW Plus for all the assets we use in tonight's episode. And again, like, comment, and subscribe to the ReVoyce YouTube channel today. Thanks for watching. See you next week.